Welcome back to Dominican Dad in the Mayimbe Man Cave. And today I will be reviewing this wonderful champagne, MOЕT and CHANDON NECTAR Imperial Rosé, along with this PADRÓN Family Reserve 45 years. And I wasn't able to uncork it in front of the cameras because I tried to initially saber the bottle of champagne, which means make it look like this. Had a glass on the cork and use a blade and it comes off, but apparently it didn't work for me, so I ended up chipping the bottle, which lucky for me, glass got nobody got hurt. Champagne still intact. Lucky for me, champagne still intact, but most of all and importantly, nobody got hurt. But yeah, I ended up chipping it, trying to be all super smooth. So I try to make it, instead of look like that, have it look like this. With that right there. But this is what I ended up getting. Boom. Anyway, that was pretty funny, but lucky for me, it wasn't live or nothing. But I was like, man, that ain't gonna stop me from doing the review. So yeah, that coming at the regular 60-65 cash, whatever the case may be. The bottle design is Nectar of the Culture, made by Jonathan Mayimbe, I believe, which is an iconic photographer. It's a limited edition. I love that right there. A little red joint. Show you it empty and all that. Regular joint, but that's beautiful. I like that right there. Yeah, it's represents urban elegance, and it's a shout out to the golden age of hip hop. Everybody might feel that's a different era to them, or whatever the case may be. So y'all can leave y'all comments and let me know what y'all feel is the golden era to you in hip hop. I'm from Cedric Ave, you know what I'm saying? 195, Kingsbridge. That's right down the block from where hip hop started, Cedric and Cedar and all that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Bronx, baby. You feel me? But let me continue on with this review. I poured in this it's not even a champagne flute, but it's a water goblet. But the shape allows you to enjoy the aroma more. You know what I mean? Pour a little bit more. Once again, I apologize, man. I know that I try to uncork it with y'all, man, along with making a mimosa video, but once I chipped the bottle, I said, "Se acabó, cut it. We done here with this. We're gonna have to, call a timeout or whatever the case may be, and regroup." But anyway, the color on this, let me get a sheet of paper right here. You hear my neighbors and all that, they getting it in. El día de mi suerte, te lo juro por mi gente. Nice bubbles right there. Beautiful color. So right here, this is a combination of 3 different grapes. Pinot Noir, which is the intensity, 45 to 55%, which 10% of that is red wine. Then you have the fruitiness and fleshiness, which is the redness. Also, the Pinot Noir also is the redness. But the fruitiness and fleshiness comes from Pinot Noir. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but yeah, Pinot Noir, MEUNIER, and that's 35 to 45%. 10% of that being red wine as well. And then the freshness comes from the Chardonnay, which is 5 to 10%, and that's what makes it vibrant and gives it the crisp finish, you know. And 20 to 30% of all those grapes combined are specially selected from reserve wines to enhance the intensity. So on the nose, I get floral and herbal notes, sweet spices, pomegranate, a nice vanilla, hint of vanilla and fresh mint. Blackberries, black currant, wild strawberries. Can't forget, you know, it's the rosé. So if you ain't getting no strawberry smell, even though this is made out of grapes, don't forget that. And remember, champagne got to come from a certain region in France. If it ain't from the region of Champagne, it ain't champagne. Nice little brown sugar in the background, baby. Yeah, brown sugar. My man Hector Lavoe in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear him or whatever, man. Hold on, I should take this out the bucket, man. Yeah. Take this out the bucket. Hold on, wait a second. Let me put that right there for a second for you, huh? Let me take this out the bucket. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying, man? It's Dominican day, baby. Coge lo suave, mi buena. Alright, alright. Oh. Put it on it down. Hold on. Yeah. That's what the PATRÓN box right there. That's what it's used for right there. 50 cash included. Plus, I'm gonna give y'all my initial thoughts on what I think about this. You feel me? So, hope y'all stay tuned as I continue this review. I apologize. You know, we're gonna get better equipment. Just grow with me. You feel me? That's why you subscribe, so you can see the growth, baby. Grow with me. Have some patience. You feel me? I'm gonna pop another one, no doubt, man, but I ain't wanna, you know what I mean? Maybe let me know if y'all wanna see the post, but that was, I was like, oh, wah, wah, wah. You straight bummed it. You know what I mean? That's the first time that happened to me. Like, what que pasó, papi? Inside. But enough of that. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a demi-sec, which is sweeter, you know. It's the nectar and all that. Let me read this, though. Since 1743, MOët and CHANDON has been sharing the champagne with the world. Its wines express the quality and diversity of its fabulous estate, the largest in Champagne, consisting of predominantly grand and premier cru vineyards. Nectar Imperial Rose combines opulence and freshness with intensity and smoothness. Alright, that's what that say right there on the back. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. Oh, I don't know if that's the best focus I could get for y'all. Whatever the case may be, man. You know? So, I got the chip bottle side. I'm gonna keep that as a memory, you feel me? It's nothing. I'm gonna keep that right there. So, yeah. Straighten that out. Muévete. On the palate, what do I get? Beautiful on the nose. Once again, I tell you, it's that fresh. You get that fresh mint, the nice vanilla, brown sugar in the background, and blackberries. Blackberries. You know what I'm saying? Wild strawberries. Nice and dense on the palate. Nice and dense. You know? Has a nice creaminess to it. Succulent. Smooth. Fresh. I like the Chardonnay finish. You know? Keep this right here. I like the Chardonnay finish. It's nice, smooth, fresh, creamy. You know, the nice creaminess. And I could taste like a little bit of like a blood orange citrus finish on the end. Yeah. You know, like when you peel an orange, you ever bit an orange to start peeling it? I asked my man's that the other day. He was like, nah, nah, that's nah. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, hey, I guess not. Whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what I get, man. And this is my go-to. I'm not really into the brutes. I enjoy all types of champagnes. I wish I would have. Well, there's always more opportunity to do that, but the Dom Perignon Rosé, that was beautiful. It's over there, whatever the case. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and do a video for that as well. But this is just beautiful. I love the aroma. I love the freshness. I love the fruitiness. It's nice and intense. So I would say the DPR is probably like this multiplied by, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch. Probably times 100. You know what I mean? But this is still, you know, wonderful. Still wonderful. Where's the cutter, baby? Where's the cutter? ¿A dónde está el cortador? Ajá, te encontré. I'm gonna cut it like this wonderful Padrón Family Reserve, 45 years, baby. That's what I'm gonna be pairing that with. And give y'all my final assessment on this and what I think. You know. Man, come on, baby, where the match is at? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, Alejandro, por favor. No, no, papi. So all the tobaccos in this are aged for 10 years. And this was exclusively just for the familia. You feel me? But then they eventually let it out for retail. But yeah, so the MSRP on this is about from 25 to 30 cash. You know, I paid 28 and some change for it. It depends where you at, or whatever the case may be. You know. This is so beautiful, and I was so eager to get into it. I didn't even nose it. Just nose the wrapper, but not the foot. But it's okay. In '09, it won a Cigar of the Year for the third time at Cigar Aficionados. It's a box press, considered a Toro. It's a Nicaraguan puro. That means everything in this is from Nicaragua. The binder, the filler, the wrapper, you know. And let me explain what that means. So, the filler, so what's inside is the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? The binder is what holds the ingredients together. Keeps it, you know what I mean? All bunched up. So they take the filler, they bunch up the leaves, boom, 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 boom. They put them together, then they bind it with another leaf. You dig? And then they throw the wrapper on top of both of those. And the wrapper gives it a extraordinary flavor, you know. That's where I believe most of the money go into. Most of the flavor, some people say it's in the wrapper. So it depended, like, some people don't like big ring gauges, which is like 60 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like more filler, you're gonna get less wrapper flavor. But if you have less filler, you're gonna get more wrapper flavor. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. I don't feel like that. I just you know, enjoy all types of cigars. 95 rated. Like I said, one cigar a year in '09 for the third time. You know, it's nice and flavorful, real rich. All the tobaccos in here aged for 10 years minimum, you know, and has sweet spices, nice coffee notes, sweet spices and nice coffee notes, you know. Cigars are smoked in sections. It's a beautiful box pressed. Cigars are smoked in sections. You got the first third, the second third, and then, you know what I'm saying, the last third. You dig? So there's about 3/4 to it. So it's nice and complex. And all the tobaccos are extremely refined in this. And this is full bodied as well, you know. So you gotta be careful, cause like I said, if that 1926 to put you on your, you know what I mean, this will do it to you too. You gotta respect it. I'm gonna give it another try though. I'm gonna have a saber on video. I'm also show the correct way to do it, you know, which is twisting, holding the cork and twisting the bottle away from the cork instead of, you know. But you could do that too. However you want to open it, you open it as long as you enjoy your bottle of champagne. And I'm just grateful. Like I said, don't be nervous and try to saber it. When you saber, try to saber it, because as you can see, the bottle's not gonna shatter. If anything, you just chip the glass. That's no big deal. You know what I mean? It's nothing's gonna land in the bottle, whatever. No shears, so you're safe. Taste cedar in this. So I have a nice espresso cocoa coffee taste with cedar and trying to see what kind of I don't want to say cashew, probably pistachio. Yeah, you know, like chocolate covered pistachios. Mmm. That's the burn line right there, baby. It's a beautiful box press. It's the 4-5 Family Reserve, little hammer on there, you know, because that's all he started off with. That's all he had. You know what I mean? Before he took off, baby. You know what I mean? Little hammer. This cigar's to celebrate and commemorate 45 years of constructing these wonderful smokes. All wonderful smokes like this and other ones down the line. But these are the top shelf smokes right here, the Family Reserve, because they're aged for 10 years. So they're highly coveted in the cigar world or whatever the case may be. You know, people like to indulge in these, but you know, everybody like to indulge in nice things until it's time to indulge into them pockets, and then that's a whole different story. So, but that's neither here or there. You know what I mean? It's a 6x52, a Toro. You know what I mean? Coming in my doodle, baby. You feel me? And I like my little rappers more than you know, Connecticut shades. My favorite is a Connecticut broadleaf. You know, but that's not on this. You know, but I'm just telling you about different rappers. I'll give you different flavors. Cameroon, nice and sweet. But that don't got nothing to do with this review. You know what I mean? But it kind of does, because I'm educating those who don't know what I'm talking about, which is the rappers, the outside joint. You know, I'm gonna ask this out because I don't want it falling down and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta know. You gotta know when to ask shit out. Some people be trying to be like, nah, don't do that. It's not ready yet, papi. Cógelo suave. You know what I mean? I'll pour this up right here. Love that sound. Y como lo hacen. appreciate the neighbors for having the music for me. They working on their cars, you know what I mean? It was banging and all that. I'm like, I'm glad, you know. I felt like the Hustle and Flow movie when he had to go over there like, hey man, just keep it down for just a couple of minutes, you know what I mean, for a hot second. I'm trying to do this little video, this little review. I already fucked up the saber and shit, but fuck with me, nigga. You know what I mean? Let me catch you on the nose right there. Nice agave citrus, but to me it's like a lime citrus, a fresh lime citrus mint mixed with the agave. So with that combination, I get vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice vanilla on this. And I had to think about it like, okay, all right, if I'm talking about product, I would say the product is worth about $1.50. So for the box, the nice top, the little whatever on the cork and the crystal bottle, you paying 55 cash for it. I guess if you like I collect bottles, you know what I mean, as you can see, whatever. You know what I mean? And the other joint, wherever it's at right here. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna keep this one as a memory, and with the chip, it's like my nigga with a chip tooth or something. You feel me? Cause my baby's birthday was yesterday. You know what I mean? With the Wilder fight going on and all that, but her head was hurting, so you know we ain't pop it. So try to just make a mimosa. Well, I did make mimosas, but I try to saber it, make a mimosa videos. 2 educational joints, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, whatever the case may be. It ain't work out for it, you know what I mean? So I was like, and just went to plan B. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean, y'all enjoy it just as well as I would have popped it originally. You know what I mean? It's the Dominican dad in Mayimbe man cave. You dig? But yeah, I get a nice fresh citrus with the agave flavor. Like a nice lime. Like if you squeeze the lime, boom. You know what I'm saying? And you can smell it, like you smell the lime in the air. Boom, it's like a lime, a nice spray of lime, fresh lime in the air with the black pepper mixed in it. All right, enough for nosing. Already, like, you know, I recovered the fumble from the last video, you dig? Mm-hmm. 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 All right, we talking blancos, baby. So yeah, for a blanco, extremely smooth. You dig? Triple distilled, nice and smooth. And the beautiful thing about this is, you know, after they triple distill it, I believe they let it rest in oak a little bit longer. So that's why I don't know if that's why the finish stays on so long. That black pepper just lingers on, sticks to, you know, the walls and the roof and all that. You know what I'm saying? All the areas of your palate. So it lingers on and it sits there. So it's a long finish of black pepper and then the agave, you know. So you get citrus on the forefront coming in. You dig, with the mint and the fresh lime coming in. So you get the agave, the fresh lime mint coming in on the forefront. On the back end, you get the vanilla transitioning into the finished black pepper. That's what my assessment is. So as far as a blanco, yeah, it's great stuff, man. And Would I buy another bottle? You see, I probably have to. Nah, nah, nah. I probably wouldn't buy another bottle just because. If I'm gonna pay 205, I want basically. I want about 180 to go into the product and 35 for the presentation. You know, that really don't matter. It's not that important. It's to allure people, but you know, you don't want to get the disappointment, you know. So like I said, you could get Don Julio 1942, which is an añejo, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm not trying to diss Grand Patron, but Patron, but even the extra añejo wasn't impressive. The only high end Patron that I've had so far that I've liked is the estate release. Not to say that I've had this and that and you know what I mean, whatever. But I said to this point, you know, this ain't worth 205 as far as product wise, you know. But if you add product and presentation, then yeah, whatever. But let me tell you about special bottles and why I could care less for the presentation. So this is a funny story. You know what I mean? A certain individual, you know what I mean, slept over, whatever the case may be, and I got a nice bottle of Cristal. It's empty. Like I said, I collect bottles, correct? That's the beauty of these too. Like you see, it's a little bit lit. Really haven't hit it. You know, took a draw in a while, but it's still, you know, putting out smoke. Mm. I just got like a chocolate teddy grand. But back to the story, baby. So yeah, you know, I got an empty bottle of Cristal up there on the dresser of the man or whatever the case may be. Certain somebody sleeps over. They call themselves not being able to make it to the restroom. You dig? Guess what happened to my bottle of Cristal, which is made out of crystal. That's why it's Cristal or whatever, because unlike these, it don't have a punt at the bottom. That's why it's flat, because it's made out of crystal, so it can hold the pressure without the punt. You dig? Whatever, whatever. So I guess this dude, this individual, took it upon himself to take a piss in the empty Cristal bottle. You know what I'm saying? That I bought for, I believe, my 20 something, 8th, 7th birthday, whatever the case may be. Not that I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's my people's. So, you know, but come on now. Out of all the bottles, you feel me? So, I care less about a crystal bottle, you know what I'm saying? If somebody could just spend the night and just go, you know what I mean, do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Straight disrespect the crystal bottle, like it's just regular, because at the end of the day, really it is regular. All this materialistic stuff, you feel me? It's nothing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, but yeah, that's my story about presentations. Back to the review. mm, Beautiful, baby, beautiful, nice and fresh, man. So this is I respect it. I respect it as a product because I feel like yeah, as far as 150 for product, yeah, I paid for that, and I even though I didn't want the bottle or whatever, in order to get the $150 product, I had to pay the extra $50 because it comes in this shit, whatever, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad, and in this case, that's what I did, baby. So, along with the lime, I taste like a tangerine citrus.